Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing on this Saturday morning? Yesterday I was thinking all day. I kept thinking today is Saturday. Now this is yesterday when me and my sister was hanging out, and I think she thought it was Saturday too. But then after a while, she finally got it. But I kept referring to the day as being Saturday, which in fact it was Friday. But I think I got this straight, y'all. It's Saturday, June the 29th, 2024. Amen. Now that we got that straight, I am busy. I got up this morning, already had breakfast. I just had a bowl of cereal and a cup of coffee. And I thought about going back to bed. You already know, because I was up early. But then I look over here. I got my bar cart. This is my bar cart the one I keep telling you that it's always dusty. It's always got something on it. Let's see now. That's the hookup for my lamp. And I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you could how good I am showing this. I should turn my camera around, I guess. But once I turn the camera around, I don't know how to turn it back. Let's see. Maybe I can get a. I don't know. Let me see. That looks pretty good from what I'm seeing. That's my little Himalayan lamp. And that's my little lamp that my granddaughter gave me. It lights up and, you burn some oil in it. And see how dusty everything is? And let me show you this. I ain't got no light. Over here, I want to show. This is where it usually sits over here. Let's see if I get this light. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about when I say they blow stuff in when they... Oh, shoot. I ain't mean to shine that light in y'all's face. Can you see this? I don't know. See the leaves and stuff over here? I haven't cleaned back here in a while. And so all these leaves that come, like when you come in the door, this is what's happening. And I cannot move this couch. I see a spoon back there behind the couch. I don't know what else is back. Let's see. That's all I see back there. And there's no telling what's behind the other couch. And that's a little bug trap they got down there. I think I'm going to throw it out. He left some more, but I don't know how to fold them up. And so I'm finally getting around to doing that today. I'm so proud of myself thus far. I'm so proud of myself thus far. Unless I decided to just sweep over there and roll this bad boy back over there. But I'm not going to do that, y'all. I'm going to do this today. And turn this light off. It is cold. When I got up, oh, wait a minute. I'm turning the light off. When I got up this morning, I was so cold. I had both my little heaters. I didn't turn the big heat on. I turned the little heater on, and I got my long sleeves on. It was cold to me. And even yesterday when I was coming from downtown, I had my jean jacket with me, and I had a long sleeve shirt. And I put my jacket on when I was on my way home. Oh, yeah. It's chilly. You know what? I got everything. I thought I had my stuff. This is my raid. This is one I be spraying outside when I go out the door in case some flies or something is out there. Or some bees. And I spray the bushes with it too. Because it's house and garden. I got so many different kinds of spray for insects and things. Shoot, I could probably make a fortune if I just didn't have these, for the prices I pay for these things. But I don't buy them all at one time, maybe one a year. Yeah, because I got so many. And this is one of the most insect places that I have ever lived at. And they come in and the little flies will be swarming around up there by the light. But someone told me, I think I told you this before, someone told me that someone had passed away, went on to greener pastures and lived here in this house. And this is probably why the insects and the flies are so bad trying to get up in here. But I said, it don't make no sense. I said, because the place has been painted. It's been painted. It was painted when I moved in, and I personally, well, I didn't personally, I painted some of it. My grandkids painted some of it, and then I paid a guy to finish, the rest of this ugly color that I got in here, and I'm ready to change it. And there's a color that I liked that Sharon had in her house. I forgot what the name of it was. It was a while back, but I think she got it from Sherman and Williams. And so one day, probably next week, I want to paint it again. But I don't know who's going to paint it. It ain't going to be me. You already know it ain't going to be me. But I would pay somebody again to paint it. I brought everything out here, y'all, except my Windex and my cleaning stuff. I gotta clean this off. And then I gotta sweep the leaves up. You know what? I was working for a lady, helping her. I was like her companion I think I did it for about 2 or 3 months. And she had given me this little doily. See this little doily right here? I don't know if you could see it. If I could take some, this is my diffuser or whatever. I don't know. It's supposed to help you breathe better, freshen up the air or something. I'm just going to show you the doily. Wait a minute now. What the heck? Oh, this goes to that lamp. Ah, sugar, honey. Yeah. I'm trying to show you the little doily. But I think I'm going to get rid of the little doily. The reason I put it here because I didn't want this stuff sitting directly on the glass. And so I put the little doily here. And I think there was 1 or 2 other ones that she had given me. And then there was a lace one. I know I left that other one, I think, at my house. It was a green lace one, that she had given me as well. But I have no idea where they are. But I think this wouldn't look quite as junky if I take the doily off and just let. Oh, you know what? I got the pothole. I don't think it would look right on here, though. You know those things that you set your pots on? They're made like of, what do you call it, silicone. I got some of those I ordered from Amazon. There's 3 of them. You're supposed to set your hot pots on them. But I was thinking if I put one up here, I don't know. I might try it after I get finished dusting it off and everything. And this I'm getting rid of. This my daughter had given me. Came, that iced tea. What is it called? Some kind of tea. Because she had brought me a bottle of it. And I thought the bottle was cute. And I'm always saving stuff. And I actually put some, what do you call it? Water, flavoring, what do you call that stuff? When you're coloring something in your food. Food coloring. And it was pink. And now it has turned plain back, plain old white. Let's see. If I shake it, nope. I had put just enough food color in there to make it pink. But as we could see, it's no longer pink. But I just like the bottle. I gotta stop that crap, saving stuff like that. And you know how many, let me show you something else that I've been saving. These. I don't know, I must have about 7 of these that are empty. And I'm thinking about what can I, like I'm trying to think crafty. And I'm thinking, what could I do with them? And I thought of taking like a string and string it through them and just have them hanging, But I probably won't do it. But we shall see, y'all. I don't know. Can't depart with stuff. And my Himalayan lamp, and I got my grapes down there that came from my mom. Some of these, matter of fact, these came from my mom, even though I had a set myself. These are 2 flamingos, I guess. I don't know what they are, flamingos. But anyway, I had set myself, but when, separate from my husband, you leave a lot of stuff behind because you getting the heck out of there, all right? You don't care about things, you gone. Leave things behind because things can be replaced, y'all. Always keep that in mind. Things ain't nothing but just that. Things. That's all it is. When they made one, chances are they made 2, 3, 4, 5, ain't no telling how many. So it can be replaced. Can be. Don't think of, I can't leave this, I can't leave that. Take what you can carry and get the heck out of a bad situation. Forget about those things. Don't worry about it. That's right. Because, I don't know. I ain't preaching. But I'm just saying, those things can be replaced. Look at me. These are replaced. In a way of speaking. But, like when my mother went on to be with the Lord, I got hers. These are brass. I have some brass cleaner, but I think it might be too old. It's too old. So I'm going to probably have to buy some. But in the meantime and in between time, the main thing I'm concerned with today is getting the dust off the, let's see if you can see the dust. I'm going to show y'all just how dust. See that? That's where I removed it from, right in that spot there. And then I got my Himalayan lamp. I just want to make sure I don't break anything while I'm doing this. I'm going to get that done today. And this is my oil my daughter gave me. This is a whole bottle of, and it smells so good. I put it in that, the only thing is I don't like anything smelling the house, like burning a candle and all that kind of stuff like that. No, I don't do that. But I will burn it for a little while just to get the smell. To get the smell. This really smells good. And I don't know the name of it. But it'll smell this whole house up. And, being that I have it sitting over by the door, if somebody comes in, they really get a whiff of it when they walk in. That's what I like about it. But no, I can't burn candles and stuff like that. It's just sickening. It really is. I don't know how people do it, but, each to his own. But me, I suffer from a lot of respiratory problems, like I've said 1,000 times up here before, and a lot of sinuses. My sinuses swells up and stuff. Now this I can burn, because usually I just put water in it. But some people put like a fragrance or something in it because they want a fragrance. But I don't do that. I just put the plain water and, so it can get some moisture into the air. It too has a plug. I guess y'all say everything in here got a plug on it. But it's like, let's see, just 3 things. Just that diffuser. And that little lamp over there, I need to dust that too because that's sitting on top. And the Himalayan lamp, which I hardly ever burn. Sometimes I'll, just turn it on just to have it to look at myself. And, these came from my mom, too. These are grapes. They're glass grapes. Look how dusty. They are supposed to be amber color. I guess you could tell they're amber color. And they are on a wooden, I'm afraid they might. Ooh, look at the dust hanging from it. And I keep the, what the heck? That looks like a piece of candy or something in this dish. I don't know. See that? Oh boy. This dish also came from my mom. As you know, I love stuff like this. And I wish I had room for it in this display case right here, but it's full. And I really want to take that takes a lot of stuff out of there. But like I said before, it's got memories. And so I don't want to take my memories. I want my memories up here so that I could see them. And, this would look nice in there. Just some nice stuff to put up in there. But it's just going to have to do, y'all, to stay right here. And this is my Himalayan lamp. Oh, shoot. I tell you, all these cords. It's just so many cords. And they should make these things to be USB operated, or either, that you're able to charge it, or battery operated, because these cords are really getting on my nerves. They really are. And and something like this, it looks beautiful when most people have one of these, but mine is a little slanted. I don't know if you could tell. Am I showing it right? See, it's slanted. But I love it. I love my Himalayan lamp. And I'm going to get up here, y'all. I just came up here to let y'all know that I am up to something today. I'm not up to no good. She's a no good. Oh, my man, Martin Lawrence. I was looking at something about him on the YouTube, the old Watchee, no longer than last night. I don't know, they said he had 2 strokes or something. I thought he and Will Smith was getting ready to make another Bad Boys movie, which, I mean, I never really watched those movies, but, watch some of it. You know how it goes. And my attention span today to hold me for a whole movie, forget about it. I gotta really be laying down, and my mind, and even then, my concentration goes somewhere else. My mind goes somewhere else. I was watching last night, I think it was, what's his name? Smoking, grilling, the guy that smoking something or other. Anyway, he's a chef up there, and he was doing some corn, like cream corn in a crock pot. Oh, I'm writing the recipe down. I have to keep constantly going back, because I know how to make green corn my way, but I was just seeing what he put in it. He was putting in a whole bunch of stuff in there. And I had to keep rewinding, to see, what did he say? Rewind, huh? Because my mind was not concentrating on, even though he was doing it fast. I think the fact that he was doing it fast lost me. But anyway, I got the recipe written down, y'all, just in case you need it. But I'm telling you, my concentration. But I've always been something like that, It ain't just because I got older. It's because that's just the way it is. Like I used to read a lot of, I think I told you before, I used to read 2 or 3 novels a week. A week. And, paperbacks. I used to buy the paperbacks. And I would be reading something. I don't know how that happens, though. You're reading it, but your mind is not there. So you really don't know what you read, so you got to go back. You got to go back a few pages to catch up to see what the heck you read and why they doing this and what happened that led up to that, And so that's the way it is with me now with a movie. And thank goodness, for this Fire Stick, because you're able to rewind it. That's fantastic. I think that's great. That's a great idea for us. Let's see. Nope, no water in there. I want to make sure it wasn't spilling no water all over the place. Ah, boy, would it be nice to have a big desk. Will y'all buy me a desk? But, I ain't got nowhere to put it. But I tell you, I will find somewhere to put it. No, I won't. But you know what? I realize that's taking up a lot of room in this living room. Is a TV. That TV could go on the wall, okay? That takes up a lot of space because I actually have the TV sitting on a coffee table. I think I went through that before and told you that before too. But that would take up a lot of room. But then I kept saying to myself, I wanted to get a new TV, and then I wanted an 80-inch. And my son-in-law, well, my daughter's ex-husband, he was saying it would overpower the room because it's too big for the room. And so I said, okay, because he said he would put it on the wall for me. You know, he knows how to do stuff like that. And then I get to thinking, okay, if I put it here, I don't want it up real high. You know, I've seen people with the TVs up real high like that. How the heck you watch TV like that? Excuse you? What are you thinking? And, you know, they look nice over a fireplace. They do. But then still, you know, you got to be back a distance so you could see it. And me, I'm sitting here most of the time. If I put a TV on the wall, I guess I would have to get it on one of those swivel type racks, you know, something like that, so it can sort of face this way just a little bit. But most of the time I'm listening to it anyway. I'm not really actually looking at it. But this TV still works. Been working for 12 years, I tell you. Don't fix it if it ain't broke, y'all. And so that's what I'm not doing. I'm not fixing it. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm not going to fix this TV. It's not broken. It's a Vizio. Yeah, I think it's only about a 40. I don't know how big that TV is. It's been so, you know, it's got the, you see, it's got the thick, let's see, I don't know if I turn it on. See the rim, how thick it is around the edges? The thickness. And most TVs, like matter of fact, the one in my bedroom has got a little thin, you know, border around it. But that one is like maybe an inch or an inch and a half, about that thick. That's one of the older models. Like they say, people, when they were making stuff back in the day, the old stuff is the best stuff, but I don't know. I'm beginning to think it is, because it sure lasted me so far for 12 years. I moved here in June 2012. That's when I moved in the last part of June. I think it was June 27th, 2012. So that TV is exactly that I've had it in my possession. I think it was on display at Walmart. It didn't cost no more than, I forgot, maybe 300 and something. And that's been 12 years ago. Vizio. I had never even heard of a Vizio TV before until I bought this one. And then after that, we became a Vizio family. My daughter down there in North Carolina had a Vizio, and the ex-husband had a Vizio. Everybody, but his Vizio broke. I mean, went out of commission. It didn't work no more. I think his only lasts maybe 2 or 3 years. But this one it doesn't die. It stays here with me and stays here with me. So I'm appreciating it. I'm not gonna trash it. I'm happy with my video. And I got to get off this video because my lips have been flapping now for 23 minutes, y'all. And then I got to get this dust from behind here. You know, all those leaves that I showed you behind that couch. I wish I could move this furniture, but I can't. It's impossible. I can't do it. It's almost impossible for a man to move it. It took 2 men to bring this. That's why I say, you know, when you get reclining stuff, and this is a electric, you know, recliner, 2 men to bring this chair right here in, this red one. And it took, you know, they had the backs off those couches over there. The backs were off, you know, when they brought it in. And then they put the backs back on, you know, once they got into the house. If you want some furniture you can move around, do not get reclining furniture because it's got a lot of iron in it. And I had promised myself before. I used to have a L-shaped couch. And it had, one part of it had like a queen-size bed in it. And I said then, I would never buy any more furniture like that. And here I did it again. But I'm on the first floor. And then when I bought the recliner with the bed in it, I was on the second floor. They had to bring that bad boy up over the balcony, over my porch, and then into the house. They couldn't even get it upstairs. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. And I've done it again. But anyway, there's no sense in crying over spilt milk, y'all. Wipe it up and keep it moving. And on that note, I go with love. And I'll see you again soon.